Batista, John Cena. That's when
Batista in the match go on.
we had the same WWE.
Deep down.
That
The time.
where the magic started to happen.
Matchup.
I don't see who the face of the company in the 2000s was.
Tonight.
Would be
You want to be the face of the...
very competitive at the same time. It was behind the scenes. Their rivalry was actually not happy for your success. You're a main eventer. Some question. It's like both guys are highly competitive.
Be the main face of the WWE. You overcome. That is what... You push forward, you move up. Leave.
It was crazy.
So much animals.
This is where we break down the legend space pinned in our minds when two legends collide, those of all time. WWE rivals. Superstars in the WWE, two of the most incredible. Just similar trajectories, journey where it's like they're all both been on this amazing
All of you,
rivalry.
he's just like you are at the top. Down each other. Yeah.
Cena and Batista to be able to hold them.
Who's better?
Any industry, you want to be the best at anything.
They did is just they're rivalry and
They
holding.
exceeded it. They had the expectations on the ball. And these guys, this is a hell of a run. And they exceeded them. All these studs.
BKI! Like right here! That's where we see
Man, they just kept coming.
the prototype. Tell you what, he's gonna. John Cena was in the same class. It's a new. Batista was Leviathan. Future of this profession.
Dave Batista. What is my first impression?
CW heavyweight.
Hated me. And seeing guys like Dave, larger than life. It was like competitive. Oh my God. Prototype. I think we pushed the hell out in a good way. Yeah, demon. But no man may be the perfect man. Competing for the same space. You have two same trajectory. And having Dave. That's how that motivated me. Completely. WWE was changed at the time to Hollywood. That was, and then losing The Rock to era was over. In 2002, it's next. What do we? And then it quickly became now. And we need young, we need fresh, and we need no Rock. So we need John and Dave forth in the production meeting. I remember a lot of consternation. Go, they're ready or not? Guess what? We're putting. You know, the trigger was just pulled. Ready? Are they not ready?
This is John Cena. What are the... As I know,
Some successes.
the door of opportunity. Many young talents who could be looking at...
Over. Get to the show. You're starting your developmental programs. When you come from
Boring.
we got a bit was somebody that we didn't know. These shorts where he would. He was boring. John Cena wearing the sports teams in different colors. He needed something else. But line of blue, I'd like to point that out. He was put with Devon Dudley. Meanwhile, Batista's gonna do it.
What is that? What the... Who is that?
And was Devon's enforce. Deacon Batista. Bitch. Dumbest thing I ever seen. But the gimmick, Dave, it wasn't that the Deacon didn't say all the right things. I barely, not only that, but backstage, particularly Dave. Guys took it the wrong way. They thought I was someone's hand. And it was hard for me to go anything at all because it just, I was backstage, had their reservation averted. An arrogant person to stand up. I don't think he's going to be anything. It was like, hey, don't work with attempt at connection. And I would do nothing but prove me to be. I wasn't progressing element in WWE. The WWE had a few occasions where I thought I was going to wear called Christmas cuts. Cuts around late
Frustration by John Cena.
Christmas cuts. An era which would ultimately define. So we're all on the same boat. We traveled as a kid. I remember just being like, like rapping. So I heard a bunch of guys start to rap. Let's go try this.
Everybody's popping on every little thing.
Everybody's clapping and
The masses.
word life.
He can entertain.
Entertain the most cynical. I excel beyond sports. I rock the horn in my Mick John Cena.
With our audience.
And John Cena, a household name.
Unbelievable when he came out.
Connecting.
In the arena, it changed. Everybody got on their feet. Every incredibly age who and sees something there. He has his eyes on a young Batista faction evolution to round.
आती है गुस्ती है लेकिन भाई आज के एपिसोड में तो भाई चीज को क्लियर दिखाई दिया कि जो बोर्ड है
Down this
120-foot-5.
Davis
Stopping these bastards.
having great matches, sleeves to guide him. Batista kind of by joining this around the same. He was a made man. We're completely separate. SmackDown and the roster of Raw. And John Cena on SmackDown.
Batista bomb. Cena.
We're same time. And one to the top at the exactly on a collision course. Never touched. They were bad.
Yes.
The evolution.
Wow.
You know, you have
Undertaker up a champion.
point. It's inevitable. These guys face each other. To leave money on the table. From a creative standpoint, you're just two
Welcome to the 18th
2005
Royal Rumble.
top rope and eliminated from the competitors are getting thrown over waiting for.
Well, we're
From
2.
3 years.
Batista. Fighting from SmackDown. John.
Here, these two superstars are facing a slow start.
This is awesome. This is a dream.
Crazy from there on out.
SmackDown. John Man from Raw.
Like, okay, who's gonna get this? Who's gonna get this? 2005 Royal Rumble. Batista's gonna win the Royal Rumble. Plan, we at least know.
It was a great plan on paper. Dave is supposed to win the Rumble.
I think it's Batista.
It didn't go according to plan.
Over the top rope. You are eliminated. Again, the rules of the matchup.
To our shock, it wasn't written in the script they'd go over at the same time. Ever do it any better than the way they both.
When I picked him up, it was funny because I think
It was inconclusive.
force that he literally, he came up with.
Get him!
Look at everybody's eyes that they were trying to figure out what's supposed to happen. You could, as a fan headset, what happened? What to do on the fly. What the hell just happened? Nobody knows what to do.
We got back in the ring, and
Cena won. Batista wins it. No. Per order of the chairman, we got 2 winners of the Stewardess. He has ordered that
What happens?
Batista is our investor. Overpowering John Cena. Batista. Batista beats Cena. Of the Royal Revelation Point. The winner without controversy. Batista.
Pure chaos, but it
because here we are still talking about it.
one of the moments in history.
Batista will be in the latest WrestleMania. We are alive.
Two guys who are passing on the because those are the guys that are going to carry the company. It's just, that's nature. The young one, you know it's coming. You know, the two old guys has won the world. I was expected to carry it's your show now.
Really, it became. That's when we're kind of neck and neck. Where they were at that time. We're so different from being the guy in the back, always in the background, but I being the star, from being the muscle. An introverted person with repercussions, because I think when a lot of times I would just rock and hide for everybody. Just didn't. I felt like I was too big myself from the locker room and just
WWE at the time. An injury
be around anybody. I just wanted to be alone.
in some respect, for
Marquise, he was the one.
that's when things
She looks for all the commercials.
That decided that John Cena was going to be the WWE.
Diamond's our girl's best friend. It looks great on. He was just like, absolutely consider John to be the number. Okay, I'll give her a minute. Equally money making. Is John just as equally talented and just? They didn't feel point of contention for Dave on the level of any. I felt like it's like drawing a crowd, drawing money, and I don't think Dave was that enter. Be happy with what's going to happen next. Slap in the face.
This is the night.
There was a draft. Mix up their rosters. Raw and SmackDown.
Superstar is going to be
What show?
No matter
debut.
they are now, but back then, equal shows. You know, the number one star to Raw was considered the A show.
First pick. Come on.
The number one show was
This is the biggest John Cena
the top star, and it was just the company considered
in
John
Raw history.
Batista went from. Meanwhile,
to make the switch.
top stars went. Monday Night Raw was simply where SmackDown is a huge show.
But I thought he deserved to pound the Raw. When it was just part of the business. You know, now I'm on SmackDown.
The company had formed WWE. By this, they would movies. 3.
I would control you.
Was a top star, but he was
My wife. I'm trying. They have a hostage.
looking back on it. It's very opportunities from WWE, face of the company. He wasn't getting 7. Cena throughout
Is still here.
over WWE. Are just continuing their company forward.
Take a
They're two guys. They are the two guys that
It was so cool to kind of
would each lose their titles.
Batista. Listen to the crowd.
These were the gain them back, but regardless of each other, since the guys crash, of course, to each other.
that Royal Rumble match.
लेकिन दोस्तों समर स्लैम में एक और मैच होने वाला है डैमेज में देखा
Match back in 2000.
And you know, at some point,
It will be manager. I am proud Dave Batista.
Dave
John Cena. Our resumes are both impressive.
are at the height of their powers right now. And if John versus Dave,
We've answered a lot of questions. Better.
a money drawing match, then
The biggest blockbuster. It is in hype needed. Summer. 8,000 strong. Barely 6 foot head. John Cena, the big.
the SummerSlam match.
It's eating at Batista. Who are these two men? You gotta wonder.
Began to be stronger. And then the personal resentment towards
Oh, yeah.
an undercurrent of company essentially picking John.
The cover.
Tension and reality.
Leave it.
That night,
Got it. He can go. Kick another gear here.
Them brought out the very best.
The salt. Picks up the win.
Very special. It was special. You know, happened for him. Dave had that all. May have been the face of the company. John Cena at that time was about to change in general. And not only that, wondering what's going to happen.
only on A&E. Thousands. WWE men toning down their roots. Family era. They were handcuffed, toning down storylines.
We were watching change.
Batista and John Cena had. That was the era.
I can see it. How it happened. I didn't need a sheet of it.
Still believe.
The kitty issue changing
Never give up. You picked yourself.
more of a baby face.
You move on. You a team. You overcome. That is what.
Raiders. With his PG era, he was all night. And he made it work. And tomorrow. That's all that matters. Batista, the character. But on the other hand, TV PG kind of is not a
This is about, this is not a me. Where I deserve.
exciting. I wish I could have been. But I never wanted to be. John Cena wasn't the type of wrestler that be that guy. Even though you have these two guys
WWE started using
Dominant forces, you just don't see
this rivalry could be.
his champion. 2010, Triple H.
He captured an unbelievable amount of WWE champion, John Cena.
Story is unfolding.
Right now, as long as you can defend your tickets, you gotta be kidding me.
This
There.
in the ring is now back.
Batista bomb. Oh no. Bone-rattling WWE champion as the WWE will headline WrestleMania.
We're just winning and losing in the same night, but well, I'm through that one. And stay healthy. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Go out that way.
Mine and real life kind of at WrestleMania.
Face of World Wrestling and Batista. And that is what each
Company has decided
Best rivalries are ones that are paid.
as the man
It always enhances it in reality. That could bleed.
and face of the... With Cena, I thought Dave was like really mad that something that people could relate to, you know? I mean, I should be the chosen one.
Right. In this case was.
Been festering, but now he could some of those feelings and character.
I should be
The timing was now right.
the biggest star in this company.
I love it.
How's everything going, all right?
Good to see you, man. Yeah, he's a badass. Batista. WrestleMania is this Sunday. This is it. As much my main man John Cena's gonna. As their time in WWE, John Cena and Batista, see the John Cena video went on. They only got bigger. Look at this guy. This is a rivalry on the late night spot where these two place. So we finally got to it become super on the grandest stage. Batista finally faced. What do you guys remember?
Everything that the crowd had wanted and believed that it was.
baby. The spotlight reach. Batista has been. And here tonight. Spotlight comes out.
Carry the company. We're hoping that solid investment years, half a decade.
A big fight field.
Started together. These guys found themselves trying to find themselves at one point. And now here they are at wrestling.
You can't see me, but Cena's the fire down. Look at Cena.
We know that you were going to draw again huge numbers. We bet them all. Yeah. And you're going to bring. And that's what they did.
Cover. Hook in the leg. It's in trouble.
The noise is an indicator.
Cena's got him. I think Cena needs the cover. It's an adjustment. The thing is eclipsed.
And it was that.
No, Batista can't.
Finally, on the grandest stage.
Cena's got the X. It's all locked in.
I got news for you. I won't have it. Chief of all those that, but to lose them. Tonight it didn't happen. The chips are down. I'm the guy. That can't happen. Very happy about that.
All that talk about how you yourself the face of the chapter in the dynasty. You regain the WWE Animal Batista. You rematch. Chip, how can he do it, folks? Man, standing is to incapacitate the only way to win is of 10. Able to answer the referee's count.
Time to make magic again. Let's go do it again.
Knocked down by Cena. John Cena. There's the spy Batista. And John Lee momentum.
I think with the history, they really
Unbelievable.
trying to bring out the best in each other. Part of that is trying to outdo each other.
Academy. 10 count. The Batista Academy. The Batista makes the 10 count. The count of 9.
And Batista, we love
Cena's hot tie Batista. Cena with duct tape.
the role that they're on. You're going, how are they going to continue?
You can't see me. It's the WWE. What you, John Cena, champion.
Great as Dave Batista's point, as Era was not really himself, the he was, he really, and I would guess that he felt left behind. Usually got the better of him.
Creative because of story. At the time, that's how much value I put in. But it's only because physical story or a story, whether physical performance, draws me to it. It's an art form to me.
I think Dave was much more creativeness than create. I think Dave he's very artistic and
I don't know how much more himself having multi-decision because Dave decided it was for him to do and decided unbeknownst to us, no acting credits. So it was really, would leave a top spot into that in a matter of weeks this thing would work out, you know, hit or miss as far as what.
I will, with the WWE, it's Dave Batista.
There's a lot of mixed emotions that were going through that night.
I quit. The following is
leaving WWE.
the only way to win.
At that time,
Say the words.
I out the door. It just transitioned my skills. And I knew I was going to strength somewhere else.
You gotta be kidding me.
I didn't want to be protective of myself. But professional cap wanted to put up, and that's a feather. Putting its body into it. Still give the WWE Universe a move.
From the mud together, there was this rivalry of them for each other, you know, even though, but I'm going off, you know what I mean? We've been to war together, enemy, right? But you're doing this for you. It's like, this was wild.
Right.
And everybody has done in the history of this business,
Just his ability to. That's what's great about
they
it.
did the right thing, and it's a great.
Some opportunities and everything professional. There's never once Dave is struggling to find friendly. Not just cordial, friend different.
Ladies and
If you know you're leaving to make, you know, I'm always a proponent of out with a bang, big splash and big scene of it. Make it be as memorable.
Me! This place!
Beginnings of that was one could say a different personality. Seeing Dave as he is now.
You think I'm kidding? You think
That's the beginning of what we
I miss me when I'm gone? Miss me when I'm gone!
Start. Little did we know that this was, I think that was Dave basically saying now, and what's to everyone's, after moving a legit, bona fide, Batista becomes, is happening for Batista though, while all would actually start to take off as well. Cena's acting career, they're doing gigantic, I don't know if they're movies. Film was better than this one or whatever. This was a better year for me, or if both of them have amassed great success. It still continue in Hollywood. Wow.
I wonder if Cena and Batista, as far as they got to, incredible careers, but they also
Serious look at that rivalry. Now we definitely, like, a pillar of...
I'm happy for
You know what I'm saying? I think it's more of a wing.
He was never uncovered. And also, we're just talking about with respect and he treated last pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
The very last thing we did.
Made it out in one piece.
Yeah.
and persevered in person and tell him that I'm so